Welcome to the House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about astrology, root work, conjure, tarot, and culture. Now, today, y'all, we are getting into the Cush Almanac for Wednesday, July the 15th. Okay. Now, we'll be doing a timeless collective reading at the end, so hang tight for that, all right? Now, it is still giving very much new moon energy, so we should still be feeling a good amount of calling to set some intentions and do some stuff for that. Let's see about the details of this good Mercury day. Now, today we are refining our standards before expanding our reach. The moon has entered Leo. So it's shifting the collective from emotional security into creative confidence and visible leadership. Mercury remains retrograde in Cancer by continuing to reward thoughtful revisions over rushed launches, while Jupiter in Leo amplifies charisma, influence, and opportunities to stand out through authenticity rather than performance, okay? So today's energy isn't asking you to become louder, it's asking you to become more unmistakable. Now, in terms of the dominant atmosphere, this could be shaped by things like authentic visibility today, creative leadership with all that Leo energy coming through, premium positioning, strategic refinement, courageous self-expression, disciplined confidence, okay? Now, you might ask yourself today, if your work spoke before you did, what would it say about your standards? And Glaggy. All right, so the moon being in Leo, right? It becomes an emotional engine for today. So it's going to amplify things like generosity, creativity, leadership, recognition, personal magnetism, okay, entrepreneurial courage, all right. And it's going to be excellent for stuff like going live, your brand photography, teaching, launching updated content, networking, premium sales, maybe even some creative brainstorming today, and recording podcast, okay? Leo reminds us that visibility is earned through consistency, not attention seeking. The shadow side of this includes ego driven decisions, seeking validation, okay, overspending to impress, taking criticism personally, and comparing yourself to your competitors, all right? Today's lesson is lead from purpose, not performance. We still got the Mercury retrograde in Cancer, and the lesson for that today is refine your message before amplifying it. So before posting, pitching, or even promoting, ask yourself, does my audience clearly understand my value? And is my offer solving a real problem? And you're also asking, have I explained it simply? This is excellent for updating your websites, your link trees, rewriting product descriptions today, refining your email sequences, improving your onboarding, okay, revisiting evergreen content, and reconnecting with previous customers. Now, the strongest marketing today isn't louder, it's clearer. Jupiter in Leo is another transit that continues blessing those willing to own their expertise. Today's growth comes from teaching generously, sharing experience, leading confidently, building trust, embracing authenticity. Instead of chasing virality, build credibility. Reputation compounds long after trends disappear. Now, the market energy for day traders has the Leo moon. It's often increasing confidence across the collective. So, this is producing a stronger momentum, emotional optimism, increased risk appetite, headline driven buying, exaggerated reactions as well. Today's trading strengths include disciplined execution, patience before entries, protecting profits, recognizing emotional extremes, and you've got a hidden lesson, day traders. Confidence should follow evidence, not replace it. Now, CEOs and founders, your forecast for today is as follows. Today's astrology rewards businesses that clearly communicate their excellence. Questions worth asking yourself are 11:11 on the timestamp. Does my pricing reflect my value? Where can I provide the customer experience? Which offer deserves greater visibility? What part of my brand feels outdated? See, leadership today is demonstrated through quality, not quantity. Now, let's talk about the psychological climate. Today's collective mood is optimistic, it's quite expressive, it may be recognition seeking, creative, and ambitious. People are naturally drawn toward inspiring leaders, compelling stories, premium experiences, authenticity, and generosity. Teaching something valuable today is going to be a maze. Education creates trust. All right. So, the spiritual forecast for my evolved hustlers. Today's lesson: confidence grows from competence. Leo reminds us that self belief becomes stronger when supported by preparation. The universe asks, what gift have you been minimizing? Where are you waiting for permission? What would change if you trusted your own experience? Stop shrinking your light to make uncertainty comfortable. Now, today's energy is best used for your content creation, hands down. Branding, live streams, again, any premium offers or networking opportunities. Teaching is high on the list, as well as updating your websites and your link trees, okay? Creative planning and public speaking. I want you to avoid comparing yourself to others, though. Ego-driven spending, reacting defensively, too much over-promising, and seeking external validation. Also, rushing revisions is not good for today either. Now, the moon in Leo is supporting your creative confidence and your influence as well as your visibility. It's also a great day for leadership and generosity. Today's emotional strategy with this lunar theme is share your work with confidence, but continue improving your craft behind the scenes. Now, planetary days and hours are some of my favorite things to work with because it can be done just by, adjusting your daily schedule, your ritual routine. Okay. Now, Wednesday is a Mercury day. Mercury governs communication, writing, commerce, negotiations, marketing, planning as well. Although it's retrograde, today is still good for editing and revising, reviewing, looking back. As you see, that's what retrograde is about, right? Slowing down. Also improving customer communication, refining educational content, as well as strategic business reviews. Right? So let's talk about the planetary hours. Now, the Mercury hours is at the top of the list for your editing, your contracts, your planning, your email marketing, and your client communication. Next up comes in for the sun hours, which is good for branding, visibility time, teaching. You could teach during a Zoom or, post some content. Podcasting is good during that time. Some photography, okay, and leadership acts. And lastly, we have Venus. Venus hours are best for attracting clients, luxury branding, relationship building, consultations, as well as prosperity work. Now, lunar phase, let's talk about the momentum. The moon continues its phase as we prepare for or enter this waning gibbous phase. We've stepped out of it and we're entering hold on. I want to cross check that lunar phase for y'all, please. it is definitely heavy depending on what type of work you're doing when you do it. What's today, the 15th? Okay, waxing crescent, guys. Waxing crescent in Leo. That's the lunar momentum of the day. That's how we moving, okay? Now, the ritual sweet spots. Let's talk about it. Prosperity work, okay? Review your pricing structure. Update one income producing offer. Dress you a gold candle or green candle with prosperity oil while praying for your clients who recognize and value your expertise. Visibility rituals. Now, this is one of the strongest days this week for recording a podcast, okay? Going live, publishing your educational content, or sharing your personal business story. Leo rewards authenticity over perfection. Now, let's get into this protection work. Protect your reputation as carefully as you protect your energy. Before posting, speak a prayer over your words that they reach the right people and return multiplied in favor. Okay? Now, caution. Avoid making expensive purchases simply to appear more successful. Leo can sometimes blur the line between investment and image. Now, let's talk about the high energy ritual. During a sun hour, light a gold or orange candle with calendula and bay nearby. Petition for courageous leadership, favor, influence, and opportunities that align with your highest calling rather than your ego. Do not be sitting in it. Let's get into the botanical allies. Speaking of calendula and bay, okay, which you know those are top on the list. Now, when you talk about calendula, it's associated with success, recognition, confidence, and attracting favorable opportunities. Bay leaf is good for supporting victory, leadership, mental clarity, and writing successful petitions. Alrighty. Hibiscus, it encourages creative passion, magnetic confidence, joyful self-expression, and vibrant business energy. Now, goldenrod. Goldenrod traditionally is used for confidence, attracting success, financial opportunity, and standing firmly in your personal power. And finally, frankincense, one of my favorites. Okay. It's excellent for consecrating the workspace, elevating your prayers, enhancing focus, and bringing dignity to leadership. Let's get into the power moves. Power moves for today. Publish something you've been overthinking. Update one premium offer. Raise the standard of one customer touch point. Express gratitude to someone who has supported your business. Improve your online presence. Lead with generosity instead of comparison. Let excellence become your loudest marketing strategy. Build a reputation your future self will inherit with pride. Now, finally, you know today's astrology is reminding us that the brightest leaders aren't the ones demanding attention. They're the ones consistently creating value. That Leo moon encourages courageous self-expression, and Mercury Retrograde encourages thoughtful refinement. Jupiter in Leo continues expanding authentic influence. Your visibility is growing, so make sure your foundation grows with it. Lead boldly and refine continuously. And remember that true influence, it isn't measured by applause, y'all. It's measured by the lives your work changes. All right? Now, this Cush Almanac that is most def your daily guide to aligning astrology, root work, entrepreneurship, and strategic timing. All right? If today's forecast helped you guys out in any way, especially when it comes to your intentions, share it with another founder, creative, or an evolved hustler, okay? And don't forget to follow House of Cush for your daily strategy, botanical allies, and ritual timing. And let's not forget business wisdom, okay? Let's not forget it. Now let's get into the collective read for today, because we do need to see what's going on. It is Wednesday. I we'll shake back with a little talk about something. Let's see what we got on the menu. Keep your notifications on. But let's open the roads. All right, thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to stand at the crossroads. On behalf of the tribe, thank you so much for covering and protecting us as we go on this journey. And thank you so much for the gift. You know, we do not abuse it. We honor it. We appreciate it. We respect it. All right. What guidance do y'all got for us today? Because the energy is very much the... All right. So we got John Horse out here for the overall energy, you guys. That's the Emperor, and it's giving very much Aries. Past. Two of Sticks in reverse. Why is this Two of Sticks in reverse? Mother of Sticks in reverse. Fire sign, feminine, karmic energy. Nine of Baskets in the upright. Okay, give me a second. 11:22 on the timestamp for those of you who are into numerology. I'm going to give you several confirmations, zodiac signs, numbers, things like that. Time frames, seasons. Present. The next month, this month, Ace of Baskets, Ace of Cups energy, collective. Father of Baskets in the reverse. Tell me about this Father of Baskets in reverse. Six of Sticks in reverse. Tell me why these are Six of Sticks in reverse here. Ooh, ancestors. Oh, shit. Scorpio energy. Still 11:22 as I say this. Near future. Six of Coins in the upright. So, shoot, the next 6 years. So time-wise, let's get into the time frames here. Presently, over this month, there's some healing. There's some favor going on here. Yes, Empress energy with the big queen. Threes are significant here. Threes company, but it's cool. You've kind of ascended and you're growing. So there's as you balance out those three pillars of yourself, you'll find yourself growing and healing. Now, maybe in the past there was some negativity here. Six of Knives in reverse. Let me see. 6 weeks ago, there was some negativity. There's a mind frame here. Seven of Baskets in reverse too. That was affecting you emotionally. Your ability to be balanced and intuitive. Son of Knives in reverse. Let me get it all. Five of Baskets in the upright. So there's something that you could be moving on from with this Five of Baskets energy. Like you're healing and moving on. And maybe not necessarily speaking about or telling people things. There could have been a sense of not having a clear picture of how you were feeling and how you felt about this situation. But now you've healed and now you do. And, you know, the best thing you can do is move forward. Okay, that was possibly even a little delusion here. Yeah. But as you heal, as you grow, I'm also being guided to tell you there's a lot of conversations that you shouldn't be having presently. Especially over the next 5 months. Like, you're surviving, you're moving on. But you need to know. But there's a shift here. So these are the things you need to stop doing. Okay. Tell me about Six of Coins the next 6 years. Ooh, there could be some sort of ending or grief, or y'all saw the death card with the ancestors, because that's the death card in traditional tarot. So there's an ending here, a definitive ending. If not physically, it could be, theoretically. But the point is, the breakup, the ending, yeah. And somebody's not gonna see it coming. Two of Knives here in the upright. They're not gonna see it coming. But this is a stand up time. This is an ending. This is the karma. This is the fate. This is how it goes. You could be getting some form of assistance when this person passes. Five of Coins. You went from the Five of Coins to the with the Six of Coins to the Five of Coins. You might feel like you taking a loss initially over some disrespect, but you're healing and you're recovered from that. And maybe there are some things that have been going on behind the scenes that you weren't quite privy to, and that'll play out like that over the next 2 weeks, right? But this is an ending. It's ending in good karma for you. Again, you may have took a little L with that Three of Knives, but you're recovering with the Five of Coins here. Now, there's a High Priest in reverse, a Bishop C.H. Mason. He's a distorted leader. This person could be looking to make a decision or travel towards you. There's some form of strategic energy here. This person may claim they've changed their path. They could be looking to have some friendship or some alignment with the Two of Baskets, maybe inciting that they truly care and they are truly hopeful. But there's a weakness here. Leo could be significant, and you know it. This person has a weakness, and you are privy to it. There seems to be some Taurus energy here too, heavy Taurus energy, but Libra too. There seems to be something illegal or imbalance going on, and this person is going to lose this fight over the next like 6 to 7 days, and because of something they're going to initiate or do. Father of Sticks here. And this could cause this person to lose their job, lose out on some opportunity. And this is going to be a continued cycle for this person. It's due to the family shame, trauma, Ten of Baskets in reverse. There's instability here. So this is the big, shift. Nine of Coins. Stay committed, stay disciplined, stay focused. You may come from a generational wound here that is continued, and realizing also that what's going on with this particular energy, it just really don't got nothing to do with you. Somebody's making bad decisions, and they seem to be planning something, but they ain't looking at it correctly. That earth sign masculine. And this is going to cause that fire sign to react or to take action and do something that could spark a conversation. They're going to do something that could spark a dialogue. And it's going to, again, cause the loss of an opportunity here. And they're going to be highly upset about all this chatter with the Daughter of Knives. Because they're not secure in their plans. Somebody's plans weren't secure. And they may have done something. Yeah, we got Capricorn energy here. Somebody could be trying to glamour over some shit, but it's not working anymore. It hasn't worked for the past 5 weeks because they don't have the opportunity or the finances to back it up. And this person's quite restless, and maybe even abrasive and violent with the Daughter of Sticks in reverse. So if you find yourself overlooking that issue, overlooking the truth over the next week, it's going to affect you. Ten of Coins in reverse, because this is not stable. This is not loyal. It's not worth even building on for the short term. They need you to realize this. Leo could be significant here. Sunday. There's a need to protect yourself from this Father of Coins in reverse. Could be an Aquarius here. This person is quite selfish. They're not someone you want to rekindle with. They may return over the next 6 months. And they haven't changed. They're still doing shit the same way. They could be maybe building some form of karma. There's also a Mother of Baskets in reverse here. Emotionally challenged mother figure. On the surface, this person appears cool, calm, and collected. They could have even incited some sort of quick movement or conversation with another air sign masculine. Maybe they try to stop someone from doing something. But listen, there's a need for discernment here, because there's heavy betrayal over the next, or just extreme disrespect over the next 10 weeks. Somebody, you know, if I can't change your mind about investing in this, there's an illusion being lifted by the moon. That somebody's refusing to take a leap of faith because they're so heavily invested with sharing with the mother of coins in reverse, or maybe you're so heavily invested that you're not taking care of yourself. Yeah, you're not being responsible when you enter relationships or contracts, and it tends to make you a little bit more burdened than usual. It could also have to do with a father sense energy. Sagittarius could be significant. There's going to be an attempt to maybe offer you something or end the stagnation for months, but you're going to be faced with a decision here. There's a plan that you need to do. Yeah, somebody's planning on maybe stopping you from walking away by doing some form of magic here. Gemini is significant, but there's a shift here. Pisces. Yeah. Detach. Do not allow yourself to be sacrificed. Hangman energy. Three of baskets in reverse. These people are not your friends. They're not going to celebrate you. They're not going to nurture you. They're out of alignment. Okay? On like what brings you joy. Joy is a very significant word right now. I've been pulling it. I've got a couple of downloads that I have to process first. I've been taking notes, but I do want y'all to know it's a forecast coming in. Well, what would that be considered? As usual, if it don't apply, let it fly. Take away resonates. We'll be at 26. I suppose I could look to see what the guides are talking about. This is heavily do with this masculine energy, though. It's an emperor, you know, a person in charge, a boss, someone very active. This person reactive. Like, bam. They out here in these streets. And, ooh, 10 more. Ace of Wands, what I say. Any upright, they out here in these streets. Yeah, and they making quick decisions, Libra, because maybe you need to make a quick decision because the Two of Swords in reverse, somebody realizes that they're losing a fight. Five of Wands in the reverse, so they're gonna make a decision quick, and maybe to get you to stay, so they can continue to fight. There's a long-term investment with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright to end a cycle. Maybe it could be brought on by a Virgo here who could be unstable with their housing. Yeah, somebody's losing their home. They're being left out in the cold of Virgo. And there's more trouble ahead. 11:33 on the timestamp because this person's lost some opportunity. Page of Pentacles, they don't have the option to fix this, or they're not going to have the money to fix this very quickly. 9 days is significant. This is going to maybe give someone an opportunity to break up. Somebody they give an offer to, let me try to heal the situation through breaking up with someone. 3 weeks. And it's going to mess it up. It's going to mess up a home. 10 of coins in reverse, 10 of pentacles in reverse, lovers in reverse. This is a lover situation. Is someone they've been entered a legal or something official with here. Justice. Yeah, somebody's not getting what they desire in regards to that, into that legal situation either. They losing that battle. They finna be in debt, baby. They got a lot of responsibilities. 10 days. Pisces could be significant. They're stuck here. Temperance in reverse. Somebody's not being realistic here, existing in the real realm about their finances or nurturing. But then there's also some magic going on. Somebody's doing magic, like reckless. Taurus could be significant, or Gemini. This person here, yeah, they moving real reckless without any morals, without really investing. And this is causing a stagnant energy here for a King of Cups. So this is a Pisces masculine who could be holding on to some information about money or opportunity, dealing with an Empress in reverse. They may feel like someone is materialistic or just is not a nurturer, and they've gotten in a relationship way too quickly here. And it's an imbalance here. They don't want to be responsible anymore. This person may have hid this energy from this King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the truth. She's a Queen of Cups in reverse. There's a Queen of Swords, water sign feminine, air sign feminine. They're karmic. They have some sort of misfortune going on within the family or their housing. One of these people could be a Scorpio. Ooh, they talking loud today. Past energy, baby. Oh snap! Two days ago, somebody did something. This King of Wands, what he do? He did something, and he lost a job that he really cared about, and he really felt like he was highly revered. This is a Leo, and he could be reaching out or wanting to have some conversation because he's not satisfied with what's going on in his life. Maybe a while back he was fond of you, and maybe Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Leo here too. Somebody could have been hiding their financial situation. This is a Taurus energy with the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody was very impatient. They decided that they were not going to be collaborating with this person because, yeah, this person needed some financial help. Six of Pentacles in the upright. Ooh, who this is? Presently, someone seems to be delaying some form of action, maybe slow down. There's nothing to regret here. You've escaped some sort of mental boundary by planning ahead. This is how you'll continue to escape. The things are going to plan is also what I'm hearing collectively. There's some sort of theft or like bullshit being exposed here. Betrayal. Somebody could be trying to avoid a betrayal. Queen of Wands in reverse. This person is going to take some form of action, some form of inspired action here. Quite pumped up about it, if you will. This is all about control, money. Maybe you need to be saving your shit. Stop worrying about getting an offer. You're going to have multiple offers over the next 7 to 8 months. Now, maybe you didn't put in some form of work here. Fool in reverse. Detach from that. Maybe you don't really think you put in enough work to move forward. Stop obsessing over it, over your plans, over what you're doing. King of Swords. Somebody's making a decision. You need to make a firm decision to detach. Do not move forward with something. It's not yielding any results, or maybe you not yielding results because you ain't put in. You ain't put in on this spread. It's a lot going on around you though. Definitely heavy endings near future. Emperor, an emperor, somebody's creation, somebody's confirmation. Somebody's creating and they're realizing that they've avoided a tower. Ooh, this could be an Aries or an Aquarius, or doing some form of shifting your perspective. What is it's a node shift coming up very, very soon. We've been talking about astrology. It's a node shift, and I feel like it's an Aries and Aquarius, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but look into it. That node shift, it should be on House of Cush on Patreon, y'all. Like the predictions and forecasts for 2026, I talked about Pluto, the node shifts that are going to be very important for us business-wise. It's going to be very important. Okay. Let's see what the Oracle has to say as we wrap this team up, because I'm going to keep my team brief today, confirmation. I'm going to keep my team brief. Thanks for hanging out with me this long, guys. But yeah, let's get into it. What the Oracle got to say. Patience is key, babes. Patient, like a crocodile, though. Okay. Past. Somebody is very immature. Somebody from your past has not grown. What are you saying? Somebody's energy is very small. Somewhere Aquarius. On the surface, they appear calm because they can't take the fact that they lack the inspiration. They lack the knowledge. They lack the know-how to be free. Present. Adapt. Adapt as you go. Adapt to the changes around you. Adapt to your new life. Follow through with your plans. Get out of your head. Release regret. And, slow down. And stop telling everybody what you're finna do. Collectively. Disguise. Period, point blank. It's okay. Gemini. Mask energy. Chameleon energy. Adjusting to the climate energy right now. Near future. Play. Enjoy. Play. What's this? Play. What's that all about? Like playing as if they are courage to change. Something's changed. Could be with a Leo or a Sagittarius. It's gonna change soon. These people. Someone's playing a brave game. Somebody's playing a brave game. Something's changed though. They didn't see coming. They didn't know this thing. They didn't realize they couldn't trust whoever this Sagittarius is. Yeah, this person hates. Somebody is hateful. Don't work with this person. Ooh, death. Ooh. Living dead. Somebody's life is ending. Ooh. Then they hate. That you don't trust. You don't trust what and they hate you don't like, they say they don't like it, and you don't trust what you can't see. Things are changing. Stay encouraged. There's a lot going on here. You could avoid this tower though. Lay low, play slow, baby. I believe it at that. Alright, let me go and close this road. Thank you, spirits, for allowing me to convene with you on behalf of the tribe. I do close this road. I appreciate you for coming through on behalf. Now, if the message resonates, guys, don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. You really never know who it can help. Now, listen. I do have some availability today for same day appointments. Just a few, though. So, get in where you fit in, guys. There's a link in my bio, okay, for all your House of Cush needs. Let me know in the comments how you feel about today. Have a good afternoon, and we're going to chat soon. Bye.